what we need to establish first of all is, are you capable of waking up at Fajr? Like, I do get it. Like, on one level, it's very difficult when you've lived your whole life, I'm talking like 30, 40 years, doing something a certain way, for you then to try and do something differently. It's very difficult, okay? But at the same time, this is a priority and this is something you need to do something about. So what I would say is that I would just tell myself, I'm not allowed to eat after 9 o'clock. That's it. There's no other option. Either I grab something, I take it to work and I eat at 7 o'clock at work, or I eat at 6 o'clock at work, or I have a really big breakfast when I wake up, and then I have a really big lunch and I don't eat dinner anymore. But you need to do something to basically not eat. If you eat after 9 o'clock, I think your chance of waking up at Fajr is like very low to none. And you know, like I said to you before, one of my teachers, he would say that when you get onto YouTube or you get onto doing something, when you know you should be sleeping, then you are actively choosing to miss Fajr. It's not like, oh, I'm sleeping and, you know, I missed Fajr because I was sleeping. No. You missed Fajr because last night you made the decision that you're going to eat at 10:30 at night. And because you ate at 10:30 at night, there was no chance you're going to wake up at Fajr anyway. I think that you need to, and I'm not saying this just for Fajr. I'm saying it because your life just generally sounds very disorganized and it sounds very unproductive. And then on top of that, you're saying you feel disconnected to Allah. So I'm saying the one thing that will fix it is actually Fajr. Fajr specifically, I think, will fix it, just not just for your connection with Allah, but it will actually fix your whole thing around productivity as well. Because this is one of the reasons why I'm like, very, very big on people. Anyone that tells me about time management, I say to them, just do a couple of hours of work after Fajr. Rather than doing it at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock or 9 o'clock at night, do those 2-3 hours after Fajr, and like the productivity you will see will be very different. What I would do, I don't know what your work routine's like, but if I was working from like you're working from 12 till 8, maybe what I would do is I would eat a big meal before going to work. Okay, and then I would go to work. Like I would not have breakfast. Maybe I would go to sleep after Fajr. Like after doing a couple of hours of work, sometimes I go to sleep. Like this morning, I went Fajr. After Fajr, I worked for like an hour or two, and then I just fell asleep for 3-4 hours, and then I woke up at like 11 or something. So I'm saying same for you. You might want to do that, where you wake up for Fajr, you don't eat anything, you just work for a couple of hours, you go back to sleep for 2-3-4 hours, whatever, right? Then when you wake up before you leave for work, you have a big meal, you eat a lot of food, and then you take some food with you to work. I don't know if you can eat at work, but if you could eat at work, what I would do is around 5-6 o'clock, I would eat at work. Like enough hours that I don't feel hungry before I sleep. So I would eat like at 6 o'clock, ideally. 6-7 o'clock, I would eat at work. And then when I got home, there's no eating, there's no cooking, there's nothing to do. Just chill for an hour or two, because I just come back from work. Maybe I need to relax. 1-2 hours, I'm going to chill. And then 10:30, I'm in the bed. The rule is 10:30 in bed, no phones, no screen, nothing. If I want to do some reading or Kindle or something, all right, fine. But other than that, nothing. And I'm saying if you just do that, like you eat those 2 times a day, you don't even need to eat 3 times a day. People just think you need to eat 3 times. I only eat 2 times a day. I think you can eat 3 times. You can eat 2 times a day. You can eat once a day, and it's not going to be an issue. But I think just by you eating at work, you then coming home at 8 o'clock, 8:30, having no cooking, nothing to do. It's just like chill for an hour, 2 hours, and then be disciplined. Yes, I'm going to go to sleep. And then those hours that you need to do work or do anything, do it at Fajr time, and it will be much better than what you do right now.